Hello! Hello and welcome in, everybody. We are continuing on with Harvestella, which, if I remember right, thank you for the immediate coffee. Hello, Blueberry, welcome in as well. Today I've got peach water, no hot cocoa or coffee today, because I've already finished my coffee. Because I desperately needed the coffee this morning. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. But I don't want to drink too much coffee in hopes that maybe tonight I'll actually get to sleep. A sip of the peach water. Ow! The mega coffee. Quite rude. Alright, but yes, I believe last time we caught that one fish and then immediately saved next to him. Yes, and it was raining, so tomorrow we wanted to go fishing again. Only 3:30 in this particular day, though. So here, let's first go down to the farm. As though we can sell any extra things we might have real quick. Cooking. Yeah. Thank you for the head pet. Yes, we had caught the rare fish and we gave it to the guy. Okay, we can definitely sell those ones. So we wanted to search for another legendary fish tomorrow. Let's see. I wanted to put those ones away. I'll keep those for now. That's materials. That is more the lemon saplings, and then those are also crafting things. Because those were from doing the quest, if I remember right. That is not the one I wanted to do, it was this one. Okay. So in our regime, we gotta talk to the Conaloo critter. Then we had traveling deeper into the sea's light, and we also had the Castle Lewis with Estina. Everyone else is okay. Ah yes, it actually puts complete next to Azel's story, so that's good to know. Okay. So if it's 3 something, I think maybe we'd have enough time to try to do the Castle Lewis investigation. I don't really know how long that's gonna take, so... Otherwise, I'm pretty certain the other... Okay, this is my sword button, right? Yes. These were just for holding on to. Real quick, give me a second to, open up my, Harvestella fishing thing, just so I can remember, or make sure that, when we go looking for fishies, that we go in the right places. Because, yeah. Oh, there's, something... There's also one that's in Leith or the Jade Forest during rain, although some people claim that they've also got it during sunny weather. And then there's also... Why is my character freaking out like that? We're just looking a little off screen, not needing to wiggle so much. But, yeah. So I'll just keep that up over there. Okay, and then... Green. That was Fennel with the head pat. I somehow missed that that was Fennel. Welcome in, Fennel! I just saw the head pat and my brain broke. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I was going to, real quick, grab my little notepad cases. They're right in front of me. I just need to get them sorted in front of my face. That's all. I was mostly prepared, but not completely. Alright. So... we might just go to Leith and fish? Or the Jade Forest. Let's just go to Leith and fish. Yeah, I know that feeling. Sleeping when dead. The littlest gremlin, who officially turned 2, has been sleeping terribly the last couple of days, which means I've been sleeping terribly. I'm just like, please, can we sleep normally? He actually went down for his nap relatively, easily, which is somewhat a sign of how poorly he slept. Alright, yeah. Because either here or the Jade Forest, there's another fish to catch during rain. And then tomorrow, we wanted to go to the Hagen Canyon Archway in order to, go fishing then. And hope for a different rare fish. Currently we're looking for an Aurelian. Just enjoying the music for a moment. It's been a loud morning in my life. I'm like, I just want a little bit of quiet. A gazing carp. That one is just a money fish, if I remember right. It's always loud. Iscari, you're somewhat lucky that, you know, you're at work and stuff all the time, because you don't have to experience the loud as often. Loud all the days. But for whatever reason, someone was determined that they were going to be watching the Paw Patrol movie, specifically this morning. So I had to watch that twice already today. Because he even, like, grabbed the remote and made it start again, and I was like, excuse you! That's not what we do. I don't know why we're stuck on the... there. I just didn't want to be stuck on one of the actual meals that I want to make eventually. Or eat at, like, the thing. Oh yeah! I remember, yeah, because it's the first day of autumn now, right? And, so yesterday was quietest in the game, and I couldn't find the well. Ah. The oldest is to blame for the Paw Patrol movie. Got it. Yeah, brain. Yeah, so it was quietest yesterday in-game. And, we were looking for that well, and apparently I'm just dumb and couldn't find it. So, I might know where it is now. I'm not 100% sure. As I tried looking it up, because I was like, did I just miss it again, or is it locked until after a certain point? Like, am I just dumb, or am I not supposed to be able to find it? And it looks like I'm just dumb. It's one of the few things that the game, like, doesn't, like, tell you exist, though. It's just like, la-di-da-di-da, you get to do whatever. Okay, so since we're right next to the, little travel point there, we can probably stay here until it is the lates. Nope, that is not it. Give me the special fish. I know I already got one special fish in this in-game day, but I would like another special fish, please. More special fish. Nope. The most common of fish instead. How rude. I'm debating taking a 20-minute nap. Yeah, if I didn't stream, I would probably be napping, but I will push through. And then this evening, we've got some blood work stuff to go deal with. Ah, I hit that button too soon. So tonight, Iscariot will be streaming. I'm just hoping we get back in time for, like, everything to be on schedule. It's one of those things where, you know, you should have plenty of time, but you never know how long an office is going to decide to take. And it's just like, please, don't be annoyingly long. Not just because, you know, he has to stream, because he streams, like, at 8, like, right after we get the kids into bed, but also because, like, I would like the kids to get to bed on time. No stream, actually gonna die, never stream again. What, in regards to... M-Corpse? Yeah, you're just dead now? No. Not allowed. No allowed to be dead. Give me a fishy. High quality Eversweet fish. 1 or 2 more fishies. We shall see. Yeah, please don't do that. Yeah, I knew nothing about how you set it up. I just knew that that's like how it was done. Was that that's a thing, and that's why people do the Amazon links. Because if people are going to ask you about stuff anyways, and you're going to link to it, you may as well try to get something out of it if you can. And since that's a thing that exists, yep. I'm just saying I literally don't know where you set it up at. It's not something I've ever actually looked into. And it's not something I personally would have use for, but I was like, hey, you would probably have use for that. Alright, well, we did not get a second rare fish today. Boo. And then we get some return home. Paper, stop falling at me. Yes, we return to the home. Alright. So yes, we want to keep the high quality fishy. You're a money fish. You're a money fish. I know the crab's a money guy. I guess we'll go ahead and keep 5 of those. And let's run outside real quick to get to the shipping bin.
See you later. Now we can have fun starting from the beginning again.
Yeah, sure. That's the joy of starting a new season.
Welcome back.
I'm just gonna hope that I planted everything I wanted to plant last time we played. Alright. Not a lot of money, but you know, fishing isn't very lucrative in this game, it seems. I mean, maybe if I sold the rare fish, but like clearly I needed the rare fish for other things. Got a letter from Cress.
Take care out there.
Nope. I'm going to not take care. Everyone's sending me letters, huh? Bartender is Tina and Cress. Thanks for talking to Emo. I spoke to Emo. She says you really helped her out the other day. She's been out of sorts for a while now, but she seems to be getting back into the swing of things. Still, she's got a long way to go. When you've got a minute, would you stop by my bar and see for yourself? I'm sure that'll make her real happy, so it's actually an Emo quest. Do you remember Rosny? We met her in Argene. Well, I just received a letter from her saying she wants to speak with me in Shatola. It could be a trap, but I can't ignore her request. I'm going to go meet her, but would you come with me? If she tries something, I'd feel safer with you there. I'll see you in Shatola. Alright. Okay, she said she'd see me in Shatola. I guess we're going to Shatola because that's 2 of them in Shatola. Would you mind coming to the clinic when you have a moment? I've been so busy with research, I've hardly spoken to anyone but Dim in so long. I need to change pace. Anyway, please stop by only when you really don't have anything else to do. Thank you, Chris. Alright. That's an odd, request there. Make sure you have nothing else to do. Okay, grapes. Okay, this guy doesn't have anything for us. And the smokers are working away. That was vegetable jam. We got 4. For putting, 2 things in it, I believe. Yeah, that's level 2, level 2. Can't make level 2 of that guy yet. That is level 2, but I just, like, accidentally did both.
The key is to have fun with everything.
Okay, let's go take care of the critters. I don't have any feed right now. I didn't make it, but I can probably go ahead and make it this time. Boop. Boop. Pet everyone. Alright. How's your friendships? Getting there. Getting there. And how about you guys over here? 1 more heart! Y'all are so close to being the bestest of my friends. Alright, and let's go here real quick, because, let's see, that and that just get sold. And then, I think... Right, didn't I need... Yeah, I needed a vegetable juice, that's what I needed. I will sell this egg. Yeah, I'm gonna keep... Yeah. That was not me selling stuff, that was me storing stuff. That's fine. I'm gonna keep the grape juice. And we'll put the grapes away for right now. Put that away. Put that away. And then since I accidentally stored some of those things that were not supposed to be stored... Is it down here? Where'd it go? Am I blind? Because it was a couple feathers, I think, and some horns. Did I... Oh, I did get them in there. Okay, I'm just losing it, that's all. That's fine. Alright, insert that into the cheese maker. So that's gonna get cheese made. Green. Okay, did I have any food stuff left for them? I do, a decent amount actually. Alright, well I'll hold off on actually giving it to them. I'll grab some like tomorrow. No, not what I wanted. Need to see... I'll grab one of those and one of those, I think. And then... Hold up. Okay, I've got a lemon juice. Okay, I want a regular lemon juice, though, as opposed to the high-quality lemon juice. So let me get one of those. I guess I can take 10 of those. For the dessert maker, too. So real quick. You're the fermenting barrel, we'll give you a lemon. The dessert maker would give you that. Jam maker. We'll do that and that. And the flour mill. I probably need to get like a lot more wheat seeds, which I don't think I've got going on right now. Yeah, because I think all of these are other seasons. Or cave. Interesting animals. Yeah, they're cluff owls were the chicken type guys, and woolums were the other guys. But I think they're all adorable. Okay, Oh yeah, I needed to smoke some meat. That was the other thing. I wanted to make a vegetable juice too, because I needed that for something. Like one of the food recipes I needed it for. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, let's just go ahead and work on watering everything. The trees shouldn't need to be watered, but I just like watering them anyways.
Think of others.
Alright, and then you shouldn't need water, but once again, we like watering things for fun. It looks like we just make a straight road down this way is how we planted it.
Think of others.
Alright. So we did grow some wheat going on, and we got a bunch of onions, apparently. And lump potato. I'm pretty certain we can still grow corn in this season, though. It's a little odd that I don't have that going. Did I plant anything in the waterside biome? Because I'm pretty certain I did not. Do I have any seeds for it? Because I'm pretty certain those plants could be each season. Oh, I guess put that in storage. I don't need it here. Career, that's... Okay, so we might want to go buy some seeds, because it's like... I'm pretty certain the corn could be each season. And there's various sugars. I just don't remember which one the sugars are best from. I came here to gather things, but I didn't even gather the things at the waterside biome. I am so smart. Alright. Doot doot. Doot doot. I don't think there's anything at that one. I don't care. If there is, it's not that big a deal. Alright. So then... store those guys. And then I wanted to go fishing for the one thing, so I guess we'll go do that. But I also kind of want to go to Shatola for those those character quests and seeds. Let's go to Shatola. Mostly I really want those seeds as well. And like doing the character quest shouldn't take up too much of our time. But I'm pretty certain the corn we can still plant in fall. Yeah. So we can get a bunch of those. Yeah, these guys. Why? Why does it cost that much? Oh, it's a lasting plant. But it lasts only there, and I don't have any yet. I don't really want to buy one. I'm sure we'll find one somewhere. Famous last words in RPG. Well, in-game time, it freezes when I talk to them, so it won't take up much of that kind of time. Alright, let's go for, I guess, like, we'll do 6 and 6. Right. Well, those ones are reharvestable. These ones are not. So maybe let's go for 12 of those instead. Hold on. I did 6 of these. 6, do 4 more of those. That was 12. We're gonna go for 8 more because I just remembered the level 2 machines are by quantities of 10, and those get processed in the dessert maker. And they have to be processed because the nectar and honey seeds don't really do anything for you. More corn seeds. I didn't even buy any yet, did I? Well, however many I can buy. Great. Buying 5. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to the people who need talking to in town. Which should be one at the bar and one over there, oddly enough. I'm guessing that's Istinia at not the bar. Alright. Hello. It's closed still. Oh, well, it's like 10 seconds until it opens, but we'll just go and talk to Istina first. By the time we get up there, the bar will be open, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Hello. Made it. Yep. So as I said in the letter, Rosny got in contact and said she wanted to meet in person to discuss something. This is where she said to meet. What does she want to discuss? I don't know what her intentions were telling us to come here, but we have to be careful not to fall into any traps. You really don't trust me, huh? Rosny. I almost thought you weren't coming. You said you wanted to talk face to face. What is this all about? I said this last time we met, but just to make it clear, I have no intention of fighting with you. I'm not your enemy. If anything, I want to help you in whatever way I can. Do you really mean that? Come with me. The attacker should show up any minute now. What? How do you know? I'm guessing based on their behavior up till now. It's up to you if you want to believe me or not. Istina. Well, Istina, are you coming? Let's go, Lunecra. If Rosny is telling the truth, then this is our best shot at catching my imposter. Okay, ready? Follow me. Where are we going? We're going into a trap. Are you sure they're coming? Last time they were seen was in a cave near the capital. If they manage to slip out of the cave, then the next most likely place they'd go is Shatola. If their purpose is to attack people, then I'm sure they'll come here. I am the shadow. What was that? Did you hear that voice? It's the imposter. I am the shadow assassin. What's going on? That's too good to be a disguise. Istina, what's going on? Don't ask me, I've got no idea. I really just heard you say Y'shtola, not whatever you actually said. Shatola. Shatola's the town name. Well, either way, you know what we have to do. Let's catch her. Finding out who she is can wait. She seems to be like a ghostly thing. Who are you exactly? Why are you attacking people? No arguing about it. I am your shadow. I am the past you can't erase and all of your crimes. My past? What? Huh? Ugh, a smokescreen. She got away. Why are there two of you? Stream Elements, why have you talked about the Discord twice so close? Stream Elements is silly. I keep trying to adjust its settings and it keeps on just spamming. I'd like to know that myself. Do you have any idea what's going on, Rosny? Nope. If I did, I would have told you already. True. At least I should have proven to you that I'm on your side, though. Do you believe me now? Yes, for now. Good. Well, the attacker got away, and I don't think standing around here will solve anything. So, I'm going home. I agree. We should come back to this another day. Give me 1 second here. Swapping earbuds. Ah. Is that alright with you, Lenekra? Yeah, sure. I got other things to do, like fish to catch. So yeah. Well, then it's decided. See you later. I'll get in touch if I find out anything. Alright, I'll keep looking as well. Truth revealed. Only 4 more little events with you. Critical hit rate 12. Nice. I haven't got the bond stone for that class now, too. Also good. Alright, I guess let's take that to the entrance. And return to the bar. Boop. Okay. Ammo! Helps if I click the right buttons and stop jumping. Lunekra, you came! Hi. Why are there so many people here? Honestly, I don't know. Everyone needed a break. Oh, fine. Hello, Princess Emo, and you too, Lunekra. They need a break from what? I think you already know, but the Vigil is a festival held to mourn the lives of those we lost. It's not like any other festival we've had with all their pomp and revelry. But like any festival, it requires a lot of time to prepare, which can weigh down on the human spirit. Everyone looks as they normally do, happy and in high spirits. But deep down, they wrestle with a great many things. This festival is gravely important to the people here, so a breather is required to ensure its success. That's understandable. I've sung quite a lot today already, but I'll keep going if it will help to give everyone here the energy they need. That would be wonderful. It's been some time since I last heard you sing. I'll be listening too. And so, Emma performs a song for all the patrons at the tavern, as per usual. It is as beautiful as always. Yep. That was amazing! I feel so spoiled getting to hear your voice so often in one day. Thank you so much! I know you're busy practicing for the Vigil, which makes your performance now all the more splendid. Well, now we've heard Emma sing, I suppose it's time to call it a day. I agree. Time to head home. We've got another full day of preparations ahead of us tomorrow. Emma, I'm looking forward to hearing you again at the Vigil. An old fishing friend of mine was killed by that monster, Lorelei. Please see him off and finally put his soul to rest, eh? Of course, I will do my best for everyone. Thank you. I don't know what we'd do without you here, Emma. Eh? Shatola would certainly be a much darker place without you. But with your beautiful songs, we've been able to turn it all around. What? No, I didn't do anything. Speaking of which, I've been pondering. Why is it that Lorelei up and disappeared, eh? That's actually a good point. Not to mention those bubbles of light that used to float far off over the sea. Where'd those go? Puh, that's not what's important. What if it just got sick of picking us off and ran somewhere else? You're probably right, but at least the nasty beast's out of our hair for now, eh? Lorelei kept us from going out to sea for so long. Stop. It really did. What an awful creature, creating so much chaos on our doorstep. You're wrong. It's probably out there wreaking havoc on some other poor souls as we speak. Gives me chills thinking about it. Stop, please! You okay, Emma? You've got it all wrong. You weren't being attacked. Everyone was protecting the sea. What are you talking about, Emma? Why do you look so sad? Lorelei wasn't evil. They just wanted to protect the sea. Well, hold up, Emma. I know you're a kind soul, but there's no need to stick up for Lorelei. That's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to tell you the truth. How can what you say be the truth? Lorelei was important to me. Please, don't speak ill of them anymore. Calm down, Emma. You're starting to sound like you were Lorelei's friend or something. I know that's not what you mean. How would you feel if I was their friend? What? Pardon me for intruding. Oh. Lunakra, fine. You did your best, Emma. What's this all about, Hein? What do you know? What indeed? I think it's best that we allow Emma to speak for herself. I believe that should clear up any misconceptions. Am I right? You're trying to tell me that Emma was Lorelei's friend all along. How could that be? Has Emma ever lied to us before? So this is how it's going to be, is it? Now, how to calm everyone down. Alright, enough's enough. Tavern's closed. Well, that doesn't help solve anything. But bartender? I'm sorry, but I'm calling it here. Time for everyone to go home. Now, if you don't mind. Best do as he says. Where is she? Emma's out back. She needed a rest after that rabble. Today was a lot for her to deal with. I suggest you leave her be while she gets her feelings in order. And not just her. I think the people of Shatola have some reflecting to do as well. You can leave it to me from here, Lunakra. Have fun with class! As much fun as one can have anyways. I'll send you a letter if anything comes up. I know you must be worried about her. But there's nothing else for you to do. Let's go, Lunakra. Thank you for the head pat. Alright, only 3 more for Emma's friendships. Alright, and more Lorelei's tears. Okay, so now I think we're gonna go back to the farm. Plant those things we got. We got a couple corn. Wasn't much corn, but we got a few corns. I think we kind of overdid it on the other stuff. Oh, apparently, I did not have the right tool equipped. Okay, well. Helps if I hit the right buttons. There we go. And one more for this corn. And then we just gotta water these 3 here. And then we just gotta go over to the water slide area. Plant the rest of this stuff we made. Or bought. Alright. Doop. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. That should be as far over as we can go. Yep.
Hiya! Take this! Hiya!
And then we'll do
I can probably use something here.
these guys. And then if and when we get those coconut seeds, we want to plant them in here too. I just don't want to buy them when there's a good chance we'll end up just coming across them naturally at some point.
Take this! Hiya!
Whenever we get the trees, we'll probably just plant them along this backside. I think it's only like the 3 plants that are available for this area. Alright, and then we'll put those away. Then I think we're gonna go stop in Leith real quick to talk to Cress. And then we'll go to the Higgin Canyon to fish for that fish.
See
Only reason we're
you
gonna stop at Leith is
later.
because it's like literally right here. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Oh, I have not eaten my stir fry. Oh. Run, little character, run! Bonk. Here, have him try this. I made it in pill form, but there's a soluble one too that you can dissolve in water. That might be easier for him. Thank you so much. Oh, Nenekra. Do you mind waiting? I'm with someone at the moment. Anyway, that's about it. Give it to your brother and let me know if anything changes. Sure. What's wrong? Is it okay to keep going on like this? It's gotten so bad that he can't walk on his own and he sleeps all day. He even looks pained when he's asleep. Dr. Kress, be honest. My brother can't be cured. That's the truth, isn't it? Well, that's... Other doctors take one look at him and refuse to help. They say he's too far gone. And all I can do is stand by him and watch him suffer. Look, you've been honest with me, so I'll be the same with you. The quiet is incurable. There is no recorded example of anyone recovering from it yet. But I'm not about to back down. I will fight this disease. Do you mean that? Trust in Cress and your brother. I don't think we're saving the brother. Okay. I think we just don't have enough time. I'm sorry for being so harsh. It's not like I'm a doctor or anything. You're his family. I'd be surprised if you acted any differently. I will do my utmost to create a cure. So please, wait just a little longer. Okay. Thank you for supporting me there, Nenekra. Neither of us wants to give up. Outbursts like that really aren't all that rare, especially from family members. And it has nothing to do with the quiet. Everyone's the same. We all want to help, but sometimes there's nothing we can do. That's why we have to do everything in our ability to reassure and support them. But do I have what it takes? Nobody has been able to find a cure for this disease yet. You still have to give it your all. Thank you, Nenekra. I needed to hear that. I'm not the type to give up easily. If there's a solution, then it's the doctor's job to find it. Even so, it's hard when there hasn't been a single development made. All we need is something small, but until we find that, my hands are tied. Your parents looked into it too, right? Well, my dad did leave some of his research materials behind. But I already looked through it all years ago and I didn't find anything new. It's too late for that. Even if it is, there's value in trying. Guess it's better than doing nothing. Okay then. I'll go through my parents' findings again and see what I can find. Yeah, you got more experience since years ago. You might see something you would have missed back then. One pair of eyes should be enough. Why don't you go on home and get some rest? You don't need my help? There's a lot of technical language in there that you won't understand. It's fine. I've got this. If I find anything, then I'll let you know. Okay. I'll be counting on you to bring me any new materials I might need. I'll speak to you later. Yep. Hyrule liquid. Alright. Now to go fishing. Do 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 do. Oop. I probably should have checked if there's another carrot to buy for our friend. I know we can't afford it right now, because we just spent all of the money, but it would be nice just to know. Oh, wrong way. I gotta go backwards. Excuse you. Follow the path, thank you. Okay.
I think we might be able to take it down.
I mean, we just don't have to, though. That's the main thing. Am I not hitting it from up here?
That was a good workout.
I mean, may as well kill it, right?
The battle begins.
Did it reset? What the heck?
Take that! Let's make a simultaneous attack.
Die, critter! Die! I'm supposed to be fishing, not killing you. Simple hero ring. I wonder if I've got more than one of those now. Let's take a look. Party. Okay. Oh, can't change it here. I just wanted to kind of look at what I had, but I guess not. Is it in valuables? No. I guess it's just a backpack that I don't have the option of physically seeing. How rude. Yeah, we'll go back to the Divine Seas Lake Cave at some point. Okay, so the guy we're looking for here is a Jejun trout. Jejun. Do, 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 do. Might wiggle the camera around so it's not quite as movement. Not so much movement when we're done catching the fishies. But hopefully we can catch our rare fish, because it'll be 2 down. Out of many to go. Yeah? Nope. Alright, so let's just rotate the camera this way. That way it's just kind of an up-down motion. A little less motion sickness causing. I didn't want you. I just wanted a Jejun trout. Trying to get me a drink. Oh. Alright, get my drink while we're on the fishy screen. Model does not like it when you take drinks. Alright. And another one. Give me a fish, fish, fish. Give me a fish, fish, fish. I would like a fish, fish, fish. Give me the fish. Yeah. And bite. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All the fish. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All the fish. Give me the rare fish. That's what I want. I was thinking about it earlier. 'Cause I'm trying to think, I want to do different things on Fridays than my main game. Maybe Thursdays too, depending. Like, cause this week I won't be able to stream tomorrow. Most likely. This little one has a appointment at 11 a.m. and so I don't think we're gonna get done with that in time for me to get back here and start up stream and all that. There's a small chance it might happen, but we'll see. But otherwise I'm thinking like at least Fridays, maybe sometimes Thursdays and Friday would be a different game than whatever the main game is of the time. Just for some variety. Like this Friday, gonna be doing a Portal 2 co-op with the Blueberry. But for Christmas I actually got Link's Awakening, which I haven't played at all yet. So I was thinking maybe I'd play that on here. A little bit. I'm not sure. I've also recently been like, I kind of want to play Stardew again. I also got Hades, which I don't really think is a stream game for me because I'll probably just get mad and frustrated and don't really feel like doing that on stream. But I haven't had like a lot of time to play games outside of stream lately, so it's kind of like, if I want to play Link's Awakening, I'm probably going to have to stream it. You are not the fishy I want. So I was thinking maybe I'll do that at some point here. I've been trying to play Potion Permit in my own time, because I've been playing it on my stream deck. But just haven't had much time to play it in like a couple weeks, and at least that game's pretty easy to jump in and out of. So like if you don't get to play super often, but you know, when you do get to play, you're like trying to get as much done as possible because you're like, my time's so limited. It's easy to kind of get back into the swing of things with that game, but it also is easy to just be like, I'm going to be here forever now. It's just a matter of like having the like 10 minutes to get into it in the first place, of just like, let me sit down and actually play. Because for me, I sit down and try to do anything, and then somebody starts yelling at me, and so I just give up on trying to do anything, because everybody wants my attention for things, and then by the time they go to bed, sometimes I'm just like, I don't even want to have a brain for video games, I just want to sleep now, or I just want to, you know, zone out to the TV. Because yeah, when everyone's awake, it's difficult to do anything at all in regards to gaming or any other hobby, honestly. Everybody always needs me for something. Especially when, you know, the youngest is 2. Doesn't make it easy to do much of anything, because he just wants to cause chaos. Because he's still learning, you know, hey, we don't eat everything, and we don't tear everything into tiny pieces. Am I gonna get this fishy or not? I want the fishy. Give me the fish, fish, fish. I want the fish, fish, fish. I was kind of hoping we'd get, like, the fish pretty early on. Like, I know that's not likely, but I was hoping we could get the fish, like, pretty early on and then, like, finish exploring this place now that we can actually defeat the fear in it.
It is I, destroyer of Pop-Tarts.
You're not the small gremlin. The small gremlin is definitely a destroyer of Pop-Tarts. He knows how to open the packs himself. He can open a box too by himself. So he can open a box of Pop-Tarts and then open up the pack of Pop-Tarts. And he actually gets mad now if I try to open the Pop-Tarts for him. So you just have to give it to him. He bites it open like he's a feral little critter. And I'm like, excuse me, that's not necessary. Because I've seen him open it also with just his hands before, but this morning he was just like, I'm going to bite it open. And it was like, are you feral? What has happened? You don't normally do that. Give me the fish! You are not the fish. I just want the fish. Is that really so much to ask for? One more fish, and then we gotta head back. Ah! Rude. You have my attention now, though. What do you want? Throwing things at me. Yes, character, I know you feel sleepy. Come on, fish. Bite, bite. You are not the fish I needed. Rude. Well, we'll have to come back another day. Let's gather these along the way. Inefficient stamina.
Thank you.
There we go. Fishing can be a sleepy activity, but that's no excuse for video game characters. Yeah, at 10 o'clock they get tired. And if you're not home by, like, midnight, is when you, like, pass out in this game, if I remember right, because at midnight it becomes early hours, and I'm like, but why?
Take care out there.
Alright, so shipping, we can ship that guy. I'm gonna keep those. Your money. Oh, I don't have any high qualities of you, so I guess we'll keep you. You can go away. You can go away. You're also money. Okay. The rest of this will go in here. Hopefully one of those smokers finishes up and I can smoke some meat. Or actually, I think both smokers have meat in it. Yeah, we were already started on that. Sleep. That's not a bad amount of money. Considering it was, you know, just animal products. Ah, is Tina again?
Take care out there.
She wants to talk about the attacker. For now, it looks like our goals were aligned with Rosie's, which makes me feel better, but only a little. She contacted me again. Apparently she's got something she wants to discuss about the attacker. She said she will be waiting at the Norwich step. Let's go there and meet her. Okay. All over the place. Doot doot. Doot. Alright, and then this guy last time, yeah, it was like 3 of them. Yeah. Alright, good. Go ahead and grab everything. We got 9 sugars? Really? Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because normally you do like 3 and get less. Okay, a normal type of lemon juice. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these guys away. I'll hold on to those. The sugars, cheese, that, and that. And let's go over here. Oh, got 3 high quality eggs out of that. Does that mean our last one is a max friend now? Let's see. You guys have not hit max yet. Nope, we just got lucky on that one. Alright. So then let's... Oh, we've already got 20 of those. We'll put the milk away. I'm gonna sell the rest of that. And we'll just not make a cheese today. It's fine. Alright, and then... Let's see... Doot. Let's get one of those, one of those. I need a vegetable juice. Oh, that's the wrong button. No carrot will make a vegetable juice. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Wait, I have food in here? Huh, I didn't know I had food that was stored. Hey, Chris, welcome in! How are you doing today? I'm trying to figure out... I'm gonna go for the corn, see what happens. I need a vegetable juice, and I'm hoping... I believe the corn will make a vegetable juice. Okay, and then I don't think I've got any sugars left to put in there. Jam requires 10 of a vegetable. And I just don't think I really need to do that for any of these right now. Doing pretty good today. That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm a little tired, but otherwise doing pretty good. Yes, I'm gonna leave these guys alone. Oh, well, actually, I don't know if there's like a special like strawberry jam, but well, I feel like turning 10 of those into jam would probably be a good plan. We'll keep the other 7 though. Alright, jam maker, I think. There we go. Alright, then we're gonna go over here. Oh, these are harvestable. Okay.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Good morning.
And then go for this.
Drink up, muffins.
Watering time. And then maybe we'll manage to buy some seeds to fill the missing parts in with. Alright, and then I don't think we really need to check on the water side crops because they shouldn't be anywhere near done growing and they don't need to be watered or anything. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just put those away. Definitely want to get more wheat. Phone, stop going off about things. Want to get more wheat seeds so we can work on making more of our own stuff. Flour, that's the word, and the animal feed. Okay, yep, so all these guys have growing to do. Alright, so then I guess let's just go ahead and get out of here for the day and go places. Yeah, we're ready to go out of here. Those away. Alright, well since we're not focused on fishing this day, that's our Jean. I guess let's stop at the Norwich Step. Where is Tina?
Bye-bye.
And to see how that goes. Norwich Step. Let us in. Where are they in here? They're at the other end. Of course they are. Go to the Nemea side. Alright. Now, let me eat a food. Alright, Rosny, what's up? What's going on, Rosny? Glad you could both make it. I'll get straight to the point. There's something I want to tell you about the attacker we've been looking for. Don't tell me you figured out who she is? No, not exactly, but I remembered something that you should probably hear. What do you mean? Shadow always exists dormant within the self. Therefore, when the self wavers, the shadow takes over. Doubting yourself amounts to a death sentence. The only way to break free from your self-doubt is by controlling your shadow and becoming the master of yourself. Where did you hear that? I asked the chief about the power of your shadow once, and that's what he said. Those were his words? Is he a higher up from your gang? Yes, he's the leader. He's the one who took me in when I had no one. He raised me to be a member of the gang. I learned everything I know about fighting from him. But he never said those words to me. What does that all mean? What did he tell you? He was always worried about your shadow getting dangerously out of control. Out of control. I don't know what exactly he meant by that, but my guess is he didn't tell you because he didn't want you questioning yourself even more. So he told me never to tell you, for your own sake. He didn't want me questioning myself. When the self wavers, the shadow takes over. So that attacker is my self-doubt, my shadow, gone dangerously out of control. Is that what the chief was worried about? It's quite likely. If that's your shadow, then that would explain why she looks like an exact copy of you and calls herself the Shadow Assassin. Will she disappear if you stop doubting? That would probably get rid of her. But that's, easier said than done. But only as Tina can do it. My self-doubt. Do you think what happened that day has something to do with it? What day? I'm assuming the day you left the Ganglo. So you haven't told her. Wait, Rosny. I'll say it. This is something she ought to hear from me. It still haunts me to this day. I'll never forget. It's etched vividly in my memory. The day I killed my fellow gang members with my own hands. They decided to rebel. Some members of the gang wanted to overthrow the chief, so a fight broke out between us. I was ready to die fighting to protect the chief and the organization he'd created, but I was fighting the very same people I'd been sent out on missions with. One by one, I stole their lives away. I'll just stay silent. I don't blame you for looking at me that way. But as Tina, if you didn't do what you did that day, the chief would have been killed. I would have been too, probably. I know, Rosny, but I'll never be able to wash their blood off my hands. When it was all over and I saw their bodies scattered on the floor, I knew I couldn't be one of them anymore. I killed my own two teammates in cold blood. More than anything, I was scared of myself. That's why you left? You left without saying anything. At the time, that was my only option. It's ironic, really. I had to run away from the very place I fought so hard to defend. Is Tina. Well, Lunekra, now you know the kind of person I am. With blood on my hands, I look after the kids in the orphanage to try and make up for my crimes. Listen, you were killing people before you killed your own friends. Like, the fact that you're only upset about killing your friends as opposed to everyone, if anything, that makes it worse. Like, if you were just upset about, like, the whole assassinating thing in general, yeah, that would make more sense. But no, you're only mad because you then assassinated the wrong people to you that you personally cared about. The truth is, I don't deserve to live in Nemea. Sorry I kept quiet about it all this time. You must be disappointed now that you know the real me. No, that's not true. You're sweet, trying to console me. That shadow is made out of my self-doubt. Maybe you're right, Rosny. Ever since I was asked to take over the orphanage, I've been trying harder and harder to forget my past. This is what the chief meant about my shadow getting dangerously out of control. It's Tina. It's as if the brighter I try to shine, the darker my shadow gets. The closer I get to living in the light of the sun, the more painfully aware I become that I don't belong here. I bet that's what my shadow is trying to tell me. It's the personification of your guilt. Yeah, I guess it is. Maybe I don't belong here after all. I don't think that's true. What I do know is the shadow has been going around attacking people without my knowledge. And I'm going to have to face my past if I want to stop it. Lunekra, Rosny, could you give me some time? I need to think this through. Either way, it won't stop until you face your demons. So it's up to you now. I'm sorry I've caused you both trouble. but please stick by me a bit longer. To walk the sunlit path. More critical hit rate, woo! That's it. Don't be attacking me. Alright. Now onto the map. And then the question becomes, do we go to the castle? Let's go to the castle. Castle boundary. Let's do this unicorn-related side quest. This should be Castle Lewis. There it is! The castle! It's... I remember, of course, that is where I... Princess! What was that? Was your horn just struck by lightning? 'Tis my celestial vessel, not a horn. Well, it seems fine enough. There's no mistaking it, my loyal retainer, the princess, is here. That's right, Princess Little of Castle Lewis. That is the princess you're searching for, right? Correct. I am a servant of Her Royal Highness, Princess Liddell. It would behoove you to refer to her with higher reverence, being servants to the servant of Her Majesty. Arnie. Yes, well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but those looking to meet her will struggle to get an audience. Why is that? Enough with the riddles, explain it to me in a way that makes sense. It's hard to make sense of a nonsensical situation. Nobody has ever entered Castle Lewis, or at least that's how the saying goes. How could that be? The gates to Castle Lewis have never opened. It is said that a noble bloodline watches over the people from high in the castle, but nobody has ever been able to enter and ascertain if that's true or not. Nor has anyone seen a hint of people inside from this side of the drawbridge. That is all we know for certain. In other words, Princess Liddell has never granted anyone an audience, so there's no way for us to confirm whether anyone inside is alive or dead. Nobody has so much as seen them. If they did happen to still be alive, they must be terribly lazy royals, just watching ordinary folk live their lives, never offering any assistance to them in times of need. Preposterous. Why, I, myself, have spoken to Princess Liddell countless times, and I have vivid memories of the castle interior stored in the recesses of my magnificent brain. Even now, I can see her. Princess! I don't think my heart can keep up with outbursts like that. I wonder what it all means. Yeah, how did you end up not in the castle? I feel it would only be a waste of our time trying to figure that out. Anyway, you asked for an explanation. It will be extremely difficult getting an audience with Princess Liddell. I will not acquiesce. I'm bad at words. And I'm not about to stop you. But there's no way in if we can't to get past this drawbridge. There must be a way. I wonder if there is. It would be nice to meet King Louis and Princess Liddell at least once. So we've got ourselves a funky looking castle that supposedly has people in it. And this is just like a little area. You look at it. Fascinating. Alright, well then I guess we're gonna go to Argene. That's where these are. Okay, yeah, we'll go into Argene because of the Honolulu guy. Oh, what's that? Search. Oh, I got a small ice core. Nice. Hey, is there something here? What? Felt a vibration somewhere in here. Nope, nope, not that button. Not that button. Dig. Dig a hole. Dug an entrance to a hidden cave. Anything to fight in here? No. What we got? Got renewed earth orb recipe. Huh. Earth orb recipe. Renewed one at that. That's as high up as it can go, even though that looks like a continued path. Right, we want to go actually into the capital for right now. We wanted to go to the inn and finish off that quest, it looks like. Nice. I believe it's upstairs we go. Yep. Tell me, what's going on, you two? Panini! Thank goodness we got you back safely. Kokono! Don't leave like that again, okay? Kono. Can you understand him? Not perfectly. I just kind of get what he means. Mr. Coco, why did you go all the way to the Divine Seas Light Cave by yourself? And you didn't even tell me. You just left me a letter and disappeared. Kanu, Kanakani, Kokonu, Kona. You didn't want to trouble us at the inn anymore. Pony. That's why you ran away. Why was he staying at the inn anyway? I guess I should start from the beginning, shouldn't I? I just happened to find Mr. Coco lying on the street in town one day, and he looked down and out. It turned out the other Conaloo in his hometown didn't think he was very good at doing business, so they chased him out of town. How rude. I felt sorry for him. I just couldn't leave him to fend for himself in a new town, so I took care of him in the spare room at the inn. I guess the rumor was half right then. Taking a sip of my water again. Yes, they must have overheard us. Oh, nah. Have you told the innkeeper? No, but I suppose I should, shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe. He's going to be really angry when he finds out about this. He'll never forgive me. I don't know, everyone seems to be really nice in town. Oh no. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you, Mr. Coco. How about having him work here with you? Have Mr. Coco work with me? I never even thought of that. But it might just work. Oh, Kokoni? Yeah, a cutie like you would be popular with the customers, I'm sure. Work with me here, Mr. Coco. Pony? It'll be fine. Leave the rest to me. I'll persuade the innkeeper somehow. Well, there's no time like the present. I'm gonna talk to him now. Good luck persuading him. You don't need to tell me. I don't need a letter. I don't need another quest. I'm sure I'm gonna get one anyways, but you know. See you soon. Kona. What do I get? Cabbage seeds and lump potato seeds. Nice. And of course, money. Gotta like the money. Alright. So let's get out of here. Actually, since we now have some money, let's go to the store in this town and see about buying more seeds. I believe, yes, the store's right over here. Oop. Ah. I was thinking the Shtola town and how you gotta, like, go to the side there. Okay. I'm gonna want some of those. Hopefully I'll find some. I have those for winter, spring and winter, fall and winter. And I know I've got some of those growing already. I guess I should grab some more. Did I get the black pepper? No, I was gonna just wait on that because it was so expensive. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab more of these potato seeds. I'll grab like 10 of them. Pretty certain I need to grow like a lot of them for the fairy quest. Eh. There we go. Feel like that's good. Alright. Now, let us head out to the Seas Light and try to continue our travels there. Alright. Did we have another one of these yet? I don't think we did. No, so we do have to just go straight in. Well, actually, hold up. Party. I wanted to look at my rings. So I do have one simple hero ring, which is just physical attack. Defense, defense, and then these are attributes. Oh, what we getting? I'm not sure what I would describe that as. He kept the same little wings though. It's kind of like a hero unicorn. Like that's what all the little eye masks just make me think like it's like I'm trying to be a hero. It's like this is my secret mask. Hey, thank you for the head pat, Fennel. If I did this one, I think that should in theory. But I think the deadly poison guard's a better idea. Hello, Devin! Welcome in! Oh yeah, the eye mask definitely gives superhero vibes. Yeah. Hey, look at you using my emotes. I did finally. I had two that were pending, the LO and the Angry one, and they literally just got approved in the last 2 days. The Angry was this morning, and the LO got approved yesterday morning. I'm like, yay! Finally! My emotes are here. I just wanted the LO really badly because I love using it just to go into other people's chats and be like, look, I have emotes. Yeah! It's like my own personalized hello message. Yeah, just saw them. Yeah, I'm very excited about them. Because I spent most of the winter break, I made like a single base face and then I adjusted it for the different emotes because I'm not the best at art. I'm still working on getting better at it. I was like, this is going to be the most time efficient way of making a bunch of them. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was like, I want emotes. I can't afford to pay for emotes. I can probably make something.
Stay away from that enemy.
I'm working on staying away from it. Sheesh, that thing is huge. Okay, I don't think there was anything that way to get. Okay. Alright, I want to switch to the gun class because that one's been a lot of fun inside of the cave. Ah! Little backflip thing. Lots of fun. Nice. That guy went down easy. Switch the... Oh! Well, it's dead. Alright, well that little slime guy isn't very little, but let's go this way. Oh yeah, I was gonna eat at the thing too. Oh. It goes around that way, huh? Okay, I thought it was gonna go around the whole square. Ooh, what's this? A gentle stream of spring water trickles down a wall of ice. The chilled water looks cool and refreshing. Sure, let's drink it. You scoop some up in your hands and take a sip. The cool, refreshing water quenches your thirst. Your stamina replenishes. Nice! Okay, but yeah, how have you been, Devin? Nice to see you again. I know, my time frames don't always work out the best. What? Can I destroy the wall? Yes, I can! Yay, I have a correct level bomb. What we got? Hermit's root. I guess that's helpful. Let's do the backflip. Alright. And then the ice here is actually slidey, which is amusing. Gotta like choose a direction. Oh, of course. Alright, I think I'm working on staying away. We're gonna stand over here, then we're gonna wait for it to turn around, and then we're gonna run. Run! Visiting at your parents'. Hopefully that's a fun time. Mom's got some health problems, so I'm helping out. Sorry to hear that, but you know, good on you. Do what you can. Hello! Lil Brit Brat. I am enjoying this game. I just wish I had more time to play it, if anything. Because there's a lot going on in it. Is that one of the Connolly dolls? It is. How am I supposed to get over there? I don't think jumping is the option. I think I'm getting addicted to, Minecraft. Ah. Yeah. That is definitely something that can happen with
Better stay away from that enemy.
I'm working on staying away. This feels a little puzzly. Yes, I'm brain. Getting into a lot of games, especially like things that have like a lot of customization abilities. It definitely seems to have that problem at times where it's just like you get sucked in and you just want to keep doing all the things. You got the demo for this? I'm assuming on the Switch? 'Cause I'm not sure. I'm playing it on Steam. And I remember there was a demo on the Switch, but I don't remember if they ever actually put the demo on Steam. Does this have a lot of custom to the character? Not so much. So like inside of dungeons, the characters here will be able to have different outfits based on the jobs. So the character customization isn't a whole lot. There's, I think, actually more eye colors than there were hair colors in the beginning. But it does also change their character art in here, because like the first character there is actually mine. And then you've got party people that you can change as well. If you're near a monolith, I can't change them right now. And then there's a bunch of different job classes, so you can wear different stuff inside of the dungeons, but otherwise you wear the standard outfit that's depicted there. And also the male and female character don't look super different from each other. It's actually kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes. The male has broader shoulders and is wearing shorts. And I think technically the guy has longer hair because his hair is down, whereas my character's, if you look, it's pinned up. We can get a better angle on that. So like my hair arguably looks shorter because it's pinned up. But like apart from that, the rest of it's actually like really good. I really enjoy pretty much everything about it. The farming is pretty interesting. It's not too terribly time consuming either, unless you're making your farm way too large like I have been. But the farming's pretty good, and the story, there's currently in chapter 3 you split 3 different storylines kind of just to get you into different areas. So we're doing 3C. We already did 3A and 3B, and they kind of really help flesh out what the world is like in regards to like the layout of it and different people and areas. So waiting to get through this really to see how the story continues to develop. Oh. But so far I've been really enjoying the story. The combat's pretty nice, the farming's good, and everything is just so pretty. So like, I'm enjoying it. The character customization does kind of suck. But I feel like, because this is also like a first in the Harvestella line of games, like they might do another one. I've actually saw there was an interview where they were thinking already about doing another one. Which, if they do, hopefully there's a lot of things they could improve on. That would be good. But I think for what it is, it definitely is a good game. There are places to improve, mostly the character customization. There's just a lot of character NPCs that look the same. It's like they have somewhere between like 3 and 5 like default male models, default women, some children, all look exactly the same. And like you have like 1 or 2, this is an old man, this is an old lady, NPC looks. And a lot of them don't have names. They're just literally their job titles or things like that, which can be kind of annoying, but like those are like background assets essentially that like they could improve on if they had a bigger budget, I assume, and more time in the future. Because I don't really know, because this is like their first foray into it. They might have been like, you know, let's not spend too much money on it because we don't know how well it's going to do. So there were certain things that they, you know, tried to cut back on, I would assume. But at the same time, they still, the things that they really cared about and focused on, I assume, like the visuals and the combat, those are the important parts of the experience when playing a game. And they did a really good job on those things. So it's a lot of fun. There's just some little details that I think would be better if improved on, and they probably could in the future. Alright, so we're doing some story stuff, which might be spoilerly for you if you're just getting into the demo. Because the demo, I believe, was chapter 2. Because chapter 1 kind of just gives a little bit of, like, the initial setup. It's more like a prologue than a chapter 1, really. Chapter 2 gets you, like, a good idea as to, like, how some of the mechanics work. And then, as I said, chapter 3 really helps you explore the world and get a better idea as to, like, what's going on story-wise in all these areas. But, this is chapter 3C. We're in Argene area. how long are the seasons? They are 30 days, and then you get, I believe it's always 1 day of quietus in between. There are like tree sapling plants, and those won't die in quietus, but they also will just stop producing their fruits outside of their seasons. But everything else dies. Your animals survive, they just go inside their little farmhouse things. But it's exactly 30 days for the seasons. Raka says, wait, he's a guy helping us sneak into this place. What is it? I sense some big ones. I'm assuming you mean monsters. Oof. And they're not friendly. What are these things? What is that? Some kind of mercenary instinct? You could say that. We'll need to defeat whatever they are if we want to go any further. Cool. Let's do it. Every time you make a new friend, essentially, you unlock a new job class. So when we met him, I unlocked the gun class, is what I'm calling it. It's actually called an Avenger, but I'm really enjoying this class. When you met Arya, you learn Assault Savant. There's a whole bunch of different classes, as I think I showed in the job wheel for a second. Okay, so this one, it's resisting. So let's swap to... You can equip 3 different jobs during... oh, that was strong. During your runs, as long as you're near one of the monoliths, which are like the little green orbs I was standing near. Is there another one? Okay, we're done. So you can assign 3 job classes that you can swap to during combat, or if you're at a monolith, you can change which one of those job classes are assigned. We did it! Did we? No. No, we haven't yet. It stands back up. Round 2! No? No, you're just gonna shoot it one last time. Got it. Even though you weren't actually part of the fight because you're not part of my party. This isn't good, because yeah, your party's up to 3 people, yourself is one of them, so you choose any 2 of the friends that you've got to come along with you. This isn't good. Ooh, was that some kind of war cry? Yeah, probably. Oh! More friends! Hold on just a minute, this hardly seems fair. It called its friends for help, huh? Who would have thought it was this popular? Is this it for us? I don't think so. Stand aside. Ooh, we're getting a new person? Oh, is it the person from, the church? Who's there? You should work on your manners. Ah, it is the lady from the church. It's you. When I was told there were intruders, I didn't expect them to be you. Why are you here? We're here to save a great fairy, or we have business with the Sea Slate. Let's say the great fairy. Because we do want to. A great fairy. You're up to something, aren't you? Yeah, we met them once before, because before you start chapter 3, there's 3 characters you meet inside of the Leith town, your starter town, and she was one of them, I believe. They were looking at the thing that fell out of the sky in Leith, and you talk to her, and she's like, well, if you're ever in Origine, I guess come talk to me. And she wanted to help us get into the big church to talk to them about getting into the Sea Slate. But the High Priestess himself was like, no, we're not letting people in there, so she's like, guess I can't do anything about that. And now she's here. So I'm guessing she's going to end up being another class character that can join our party at some point. Sister Shrika, regardless of what it is, they have no permission to be here. We must capture them and put them to trial. Right. Permission, permission. Do you ever get tired of listening to yourselves? Where do you guys get off anyway? Are you the Grand Keepers of the Sea Slate or something? We are not. The Sea Slate is beyond all human understanding. It watches over us and all we do. What a primitive notion. Do you think it's some sort of god? You know God doesn't exist, right? Oh, Arya. The truth will be revealed someday. Then what will you do when the scales are ripped from your eyes? Sister Shrika, His Eminence has ordered us to capture the intruders. You're right. Understood. Take them away. Well, now I get to go to jail. Begin the Inquisition. Oh no. Also, did they not catch Braca? Did Braca disappear? Bring the prisoners over here. Yeah, it's just us two. Braca got out. Did we really treat prisoners this badly way back when? All we did was enter that cave. At least we're being tried together. Is that supposed to make me feel better? I can't stay cooped up in a place like this. Where's Braca? I looked away for 1 second and he was gone. I was right. His most Reverend Excellency, Ziegfeld, Patriarch of Argene. So that's the Patriarch. He's the reason we're in this mess. Isn't that Shrika beside him? I wonder what she's thinking. Silence! O blessed stone of seasons, in your grace we judge these lost souls as the sea light doth desire it. Look at the big hat. Let us begin. Inquisitor, lay out their sins. Your Eminence, the sinners were apprehended within the divine Seaslake Cave. They are to be tried for the defilement of such hallowed ground. Footprints indicate their intention was to reach the center of the cave, the seat of the Stone of Seasons. These are no ordinary villains. It is believed their intentions were indeed evil in nature. The heck? I see. A question to the accused. What were you hoping to achieve at the center of the divine Seaslake Cave? Well, Lunekra, we'll have to be careful about how we choose to answer. To investigate the Seaslake, to rescue a great fairy, or we can't say. Well, I feel like if we say to rescue a great fairy, they're gonna think we're insane. I don't feel like any of these answers are good. Well, Arya should have just kept her opinions to herself. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe investigate would be fine? Let's go with investigate. Investigate the Stone of Seasons. You wish to interfere with the sacred mission of our missionaries. I do not believe you would put your lives at such risk. Do you truly wish to add falsities to your list of sins? The heck? Their guilt seems evident. Let us call upon witnesses who can testify the weight of the defendant's sins. We call forward the first witness. The heck is this? I saw it. I saw it all happen. They're whispering and scheming in the shadows. The heck? I saw them pay a man who was concealed in the darkness. The heck are you talking about? Make no mistake, they were making some evil, devilish deal. That's everything I saw. Next witness to the stand. Heck? Did we even talk to someone? I don't even remember. I was guarding the Divine Seaslake Cave. They were present when the insurgent broke in, but... I didn't see anyone. They were present at the time. It makes me believe they were actually covering for the real perpetrator. Yes, there's no mistake. This is truly wicked. This is all I have to say. Our final witness, come forward. Forgive me, for I have sinned. It was when I dropped my false indulgence that I witnessed the sinners, but I gave it back to you. The criminals found it. From what I hear, they wanted one for themselves. If I hadn't returned, then I could only assume they intended to steal it. I mean, I gave it back to you. This is the end of my account. What's going on? They're bending the truth in order to paint us as some utter villains. It has become clear the depths of their sins are far worse than we could have possibly imagined. Your Eminence. Yes, my child? Should we not allow the sinners a chance to defend themselves against these accusations? We mustn't simply assume everything the witnesses have said is true. There shall be no need, for do you believe the word of a sinner to weigh more than that of a custodian of the Flos Indulgentia? With all due respect, a Flos Indulgentia should not change someone's social standing. Nor do I believe it should absolve anyone of their... Trika, you are tired. Please rest once the Inquisition has been concluded. Oh, lordy. His Eminence will deliver his verdict. Yes, the sins of these criminals are abundantly clear. Not content to defile sacred ground, they chose to cast suspicion and even petty theft. There is but one punishment fitting for those beyond the Holy Mother's mercy. Execution! Dear Lord. You can't. Well, we didn't do any of those things. I love Arya's thing. To the dungeons with you. Just like the arm shaking just now. Ah! The many bonks. You return. Yeah, we've just been sentenced to execution here. How dare we go places. Being incarcerated is quite the rare experience. By the way, I don't mean to come across as naive. But execution means they're going to kill us, right? It doesn't have a different meaning in this age. Oh, the actual dream. Hello, everyone. I can't believe I'm going to die like this. I'll never make it back to my own time after all. We have to find a way out. I used to watch tons of jailbreak movies, but somehow I don't think that'll help. The odds are not in our favor. Sigh. Now that it's come to this, I can't help wishing I'd spent more time with my mom and dad. Yes, use the emotes. Use them! I worked very hard on them. Weren't you close with your family? It's not that I wasn't close to them. Still, that's a strange question to ask at a time like this. You brought up your family. Whatever. We're probably gonna die here anyway. We weren't what you would call a normal family, even in my time. They were both researchers. Of course, it was only natural that I ended up becoming a researcher too. I was even hailed as some kind of child prodigy, although that in itself is a bitter memory. There were some who would say I only rode on my parents' coattails. So it's not that we weren't close, I just kind of distanced myself from them. Sorry, the music suddenly had like sound and I was like, ooh. It has some kind of vocals, and I'm just like... And with the ambience of like the dripping water, it's actually like nice. Kind of wanted to listen to it for a minute, even though it is sad tone. Even though we used to go on family vacations and do all kinds of fun things together when I was small. What kind of things do you do for fun? Let's drink some water. Well, I didn't have much time for that kind of stuff as I got older, since I was always doing research. But I still remember going to theme parks as a family when I was younger. My heart pounding on a roller coaster, seeing the lights at the closing parade. It was like some magical dream world. I was always pestering my parents to ride the same coaster over and over. And then I would refuse to leave when the park closed. I even climbed to the top of a tower. My mom was so mad. Those are the only happy childhood memories I have. They're what kept me going even after that horrible disaster. What was that disaster? There was a cataclysm that kick-started the death of our planet. Ooh. I had been researching a way to fix it. That's why it's so important for me to get back to my own time, you see. So I can't die here. Right. There must be something we can do about that prison guard. Oh, geez. Alright, well, let's try to talk to the prison guard. So you're up for execution too, eh? There are others being executed too? Yep. I think the plan's to execute all the worst offenders in one fell swoop, if you'll excuse the pun. One fell swoop. So do they use a guillotine, or should we expect the gallows? Heck if I know. I just hold the keys. All I know is you get taken to the Divine Seas-like cave. What? Speaking of which, there's been a lot of your type turning up here recently, giving me all this extra work to do. been this way ever since that Temple Indulgentia was established. Things were nice and quiet before. The temple and its flower. What is with that anyway, the Floss Indulgentia? Oh, that? It's in the name, an indulgence. It absolves the wearer of any sin they may have committed. According to the Patriarch, quietus came about because humans are horribly sinful creatures. Oh, yeah. But by wearing the Floss Indulgentia, we can absolve ourselves of those sins and keep that dreadful season at bay. That's absurd. And I suppose everyone here believes in that megalomaniacal... megalomaniacal... Yep, short nonsense. I can say it in my head, but not with my mouth. If you're calling them delusions, you're wrong. The Patriarch has his oracle. They speak only the truth. Which is exactly what someone with megalomaniacal tendencies would say. Jeez. I wish someone would absolve me of this idiot. What did you say? Nothing. I'm talking to myself. You know, if you just accepted his truth and wore a false intentia, you wouldn't be in this situation, right? I bet you want one now, don't ya? Yeah, probably. Figured as much. I can see it in your eyes. You want a false indulgentia, and I am in a position to be able to help you. You see, I've actually got a fair few of them, and I'll be willing to give you one for a price. They don't go for cheap, mind, but you'd be able to overturn your death penalty if you had one to hand. Okay, but I'm probably broke right now. I just bought all the things, so what say ye? You take a phone call and you go from entering town, a trail, and now you're in a prison. What is this, Chrono Trigger? Well, we were, caught in the, Seas Light cave and, put on trial, and now we're in prison waiting to be executed. I assume I don't have the money to buy one. Don't bother, that flower really isn't worth it. Is it Braca? Yay! Taylor Eck. Braca! Where the hell have you been? I should be asking the same thing. You know you're dealing with Order missionaries, right? There's no use in sticking around if one of them crosses your path, or you end up here. You came back to save us! Yay! I wouldn't go that far. I just heard your familiar voices echo through the underground passage. Is that near here? Yep, looks like my guess about it being built by Order insurgents was right on the money after all. It's connected to this very dungeon. I didn't even know this route existed until now, anyway. Still, I'm glad you're here. You're a pretty good escort. We did pay you money. The deal was to take you all the way to Seas Light. Remember? You get what you paid for. There's no need to hang around here any longer. I say it's time for a prison break. Yes, please. We're clear of the dungeon. What now? Huh? What? Is this it? Is the passage finally collapsing? Arya, calm down. I am calm! Sure you are. We're fine. That rumble came from somewhere near the surface. Something's probably happening at the Holy Capital. Let's go take a look. Alright. More story time! Yay! Oh yeah, can I talk to him right now? Did you bring some meals? I can. This is... I was just curious if it would let me, because since we don't have a clock at the moment, that means it's forcing us to complete whatever we're doing before we, like, go home or anything. And I was like, can I do that? Oh my, isn't Doxa over that way? Ah, you're absolutely right. I've never seen an avalanche like that. It's just as the Oracle foretold. A great calamity would befall Doxa. Right, because before there was a long line of people waiting to get baptized at the church because supposedly a calamity was going to befall Doxa. And now an avalanche has happened that probably, you know, attacked them, making the Oracle look like he's telling the truth. However, I don't know if dynamite exists, but I'm sure something exists that they could have caused the avalanche themselves, just to look like they were right. The Oracle saved us. Looks like the Oracle's predictions about a great calamity came true. The Oracle, huh? The Oracle of the Patriarch was right. Come, we should get baptized as well. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but is getting baptized actually, like, normal, or are you guys getting brainwashed into it? That Ziegfeld's getting just what he wanted. At this rate, everyone in the Holy City will be walking around with one of those Flos Indulgentia. What's with the red one you're wearing? I was wondering the same thing. You seem to know a great deal about them back in the dungeon. It's tempering from 14. Oh, tempering. Yes, from 14. Maybe. I thought you had business with the Sea's Light. I'm not prying into your business, so maybe you shouldn't pry into the business of others. My duties are done for the day. I'm going back to my hideout. If you wish to return to the Sea's Light, then call on me again another day. He's hiding something. But we can deal with that later. For now, let's do as he said and split up. Alright. You feel sleepy. It is 10 p.m. It is forcing me to go home because I don't think it was that time earlier. But, like, this makes sense. This is fun. Well, let's go here. Okay, we can store a bunch of this stuff. Sparkly powder. I guess I picked some up because I know I didn't buy 26 of those. I probably bought like 20. Okay, let's see. Rose in fall and winter. That's spring and winter. So those I can't do. But let's go plant some potatoes.
Take care out there.
Because we got just enough time to do so. Alright, so let's...
Hiya! Take this! Take that!
Turn character.
Hiya!
Yeah.
Take this!
Alright, I'm gonna move over to this.
Bam! Hiya! Take this! Hiya!
Okay, I think we can do like this.
Bam!
And then that's just enough space for this.
Take this!
And we'll do one here.
Take that!
And then, oh, I wanted that. So that way I can get that. Oh, why am I on that? I don't want that, but yeah. Push and hold this.
Drink
There we go.
please.
Alright, everything should be watered now. Okay.
The key
To the
is
bed.
to have fun with every... Welcome back.
Let me check this real quick. Aha! We got a grape. And the chestnut. Got more chestnuts. Nice. Alright. A few more grapes for that one. The onions are growing. We're waiting on the potatoes, and then we just planted a bunch more, so if it has a bigger number. I think it plants next season? I don't even know. Rainbow beans are growing too. Pumpkins. I don't think I've seen pumpkin seeds, have I? And you would think that would be for this season. Maybe in Leaf? Hold on. I want to check. I don't want to be missing out on things that I should be, you know, having. Mouse, where are you going? There you are. Alright. I think I've got that one thing saved, actually. I just gotta find where I put it. Bookmarks. That one? That one? Aha! This money guy one also tells me where I can buy stuff from. And what time is it? Oof. We do not have much time left in our day. Alright. Why don't I see pumpkin on there? Okay. Harvestella. Pumpkin. Lantern pumpkin. Yeah, because they take quite a few days to grow, and they're expensive. But where do I get the seeds from? That's not helpful. I did good to back of me. information on where to get. Just want to know where to get the pumpkins from. I don't know. Maybe the pumpkins are a different season. Hold on. Do I have this? I might have accidentally set it up to, yep, it's set up to only show me the spring ones, I think. No? Oh, there it is. Pumpkin. Leith. Okay, so I gotta buy them from Leith, but they're also very expensive seeds. That's what I needed to know. Now I found it. But they take 11 days to grow. They're not reharvestable, but you get more than one, I think, it looks like. Time to split up and search for clues, gang. Yes, always. There's another quest in Leith still? Alright. But those are making some progress. Those we're working on. Bellhop, not going to be able to happen for a while, I don't think. Or that. Watermelon, I think, was summertime, and we need to get Loconut. Oh, well. Okay, to bed. To bed. We can probably do one more day. At least part of the day. Before we have to go for the day. I really hate ending stream because I always just want to keep playing the game. I have to go be a parent. From Mom and Dad. A letter from Cress. Alright. And Hein. Everybody wants me to go talk to him. Okay, the inspection has been completed. Alright, the inspection of the seafloor is complete, and we should now be able to proceed once again. Won't you come to the atelier when you are ready, and join me on a voyage to the ocean deep? Don't leave this long, or I may have to make it a solo voyage. The Lady Fiasola waits for no one, after all. I jest, of course. I will wait as long as you need. Oh yes, when you have to stop playing games and deal with real life. Yeah, it sucks. Especially since I can't play it again until Wednesday this time. Real life is a myth, stay in the fantasy. Yeah, okay. Tell me that when the school's calling you, because I'm, you know, playing video games and not leaving the house or answering them. Tell me how you feel then. Cress really hasn't been looking good lately. I don't think she's taken a break in days. I heard what's been going on with the quiet, but she can't help anyone if she keels over. Whenever I need your help, please say something to her, or even just show your face at the clinic. You've got to do something. Sorry, never met them. Castle Lewis Times. Castle Lewis News Extra. Princess coming of age. Oh. Greeting, citizen. The Princess of Lewis coming of age ceremony was recently held. Having come of age, we now expect that she will be taking a more active administrative role alongside the king. Look out for enhanced operations from our most noble Lewis royal family. Castle Lewis Intelligence Division. So the weird mythical castle sends out newspapers for information. And that's our only knowledge that they exist, really. Which timeline is this one again? I'll just have to do what I can. Sorry for getting all wrapped up in my family drama. Learning about my dad's past really got me riled up, so from now on, I'm just gonna look after the lighthouse on my own. And first up is finishing those repairs, although I'm not sure if I'll even manage that. Well, all I can do is my best. Feel free to stop by and see how things are going, although I'm not sure how much we'll get to chat. Okay. Actual image of me playing Bravely Default. Yeah, I didn't get that far in Bravely Default, but here's my understanding that is kind of how that eventually ends up going. So no chestnuts today. It looks like the chestnuts are every other day. Right. Let's go ahead and water some crops.
Drink up, lovelies.
And we'll start
like some
here.
crops are ready for harvest. Drink up, lovelies.
And then it looks like, yep, those guys are ready to be harvested. And those potatoes might be ready too. Nice. Alright, so the rainbow beans are not ready, but these are.
Hello, little. The key is to have fun. Hello, little crappie.
Alright, so that's a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Keep the potatoes. Keep both of those. We'll just keep 3 of those. Well, yeah. Put that away, put that away. We'll give those. We'll keep those for now, I guess, because they cost a lot, and I don't want to run out of them either, because, you know, I do need to cook all the things still. Got eggs, pet you guys, feed you. Why did I make a build like this? Where am I? What quest is this? Who are these people? How I feel uploading any game from another timeline instead of just starting new. Yeah, anytime you try to return to a game, it feels like that. Like most games you try to go back to and it's like, I was in the middle of so much stuff. And now I have no idea what anything is anymore. Hey, nah, Dashimaki is still not our bestest of friends. Okay. Okay. Dog was like licking his leg and it just sounded weird. I was like not recognizing the sound. Alright. So those are money, those are money. Those are money. That's money. I think this time I'm going to keep that. I actually need to grab... Oh, wait, I don't think I can make a level 2 of that yet. Hold on. Let's, I forgot to give the one guys their food. Hold on. Food for you! Oop. Helps if I hit the correct button. There you go. Okay. Now... I did also... Getting the onions should, do that. So many cool games that wouldn't get made now, like that Pokemon SRPG. Hang on. I miss the 3DS era. Ah. Ah, lump potato, lump potato. I need one more onion to grow for that one. Gosh darn it. Alright. Okay, gotta figure out. I want to buy some onions then at some point here. Namiya for the onion seeds. At the best price point. Yep. Alright. Any of these things ready to harvest yet? I don't think so, but okay. Maybe one more day on the nectar cane. I'm not sure. I don't know the time frames for these things. Okay, well since I'm here, let's go ahead and grab that stuff. I'll just go back to the farm spot and run away. Well, I'll grab those at least. Alright. Okay. So none of those are going on, though. I know Leith and Shatola. I wanted to go to the other place for an onion seed. Okay, well, let's just hit all the towns.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
So first, to Leith. I thought the 3DS shop already closed. Or I guess technically the payment operations for it closed, so like right now you can only download things you already purchased, I thought. Because yeah, that's been an ongoing thing of that coming to an end. Which is rather depressing. I agree, it is a very pretty game, Steven. I personally do recommend it, I've been, like, enjoying it. But, like, how is it compared to Stardew and the like? I mean, I would say it's most comparable to Rune Factory with how there's, like, such a story, and I'd say the combat in this is probably better and more fleshed out than Rune Factory. It also depends on how you feel about combat, because, like, Stardew has a little bit of combat in the mines, but it's not the most interesting of combats. But, like, when it comes to characters and their stories, it's definitely got a lot of that going on. The farming is... I don't know. the farming's good. I don't know if it's like really in depth or not. I mean, there are like sprinklers and like some other systems, and I just haven't gotten that far in it. Because from looking at it from the outside, the actual farming and sim aspects seem a bit lacking compared. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to think, because like I'm also not super far into the game really. Because like we're only in chapter 3. I don't actually know how many chapters there are, but we're still kind of like just in the discovering the world and how like these different towns and governments work. So I don't know long term how that goes. Because like we've slowly been expanding the farm to get larger. Like I said, there are sprinklers, so there's that type of automation available. There's the makers, which also, you know, create more stuff and they get more levels as well. So I might just be too early to see how much deeper those things can go. But they are mostly just kind of like a quick morning task so that we can 10 chapters in the game according to a Google search. Yeah, and chapter 3 here has taken us quite a while. So if the other ones, I imagine the other ones probably won't be as split up between A, B, and C, because like I said, chapter 3 with the A, B, and C was really just trying to explore the different areas of the world and give you different things. So like, even if they're like half the time that chapter 3 took, it's still a lot more time in this game to go. But on average, 60 to 100 hours to complete, it seems. That is a lot, especially when I can only play 2 hours at a time. Oof. This is gonna take a long time. I'm not surprised, but oof. Brain. But yeah, so like, I think it's really good. I've been enjoying it. I like the farming stuff. I've been putting more into than I think some people would because I do enjoy farming a lot. But like I said, I'm not sure how involved it gets. Because also, I only recently unlocked the sprinklers and I haven't really used it yet because like I've just got this whole straight line that I've got going on. Just Square Enix game things. I mean, I enjoy it. For sure. Because I do like RPGs in general on top of the farming, but it is really going to be up to personal preference on how much you enjoy it. I do think the farming has points that show that it's going to get more complicated, because like we have got the water side biome already, and there is also a cave side, or a cave crops. So there's that as well that we'll get to. Because we've still got one more fairy. At the end of chapter 3C, we get another fairy, and that's going to unlock the cave crops for us. Which is why I kind of want to get that done quickly so that we can get some of those cave crops grown before autumn ends, because I think both the water side and the cave, nothing grows in them in winter. So I'm just like, I want to get that taken care of so that we can hopefully grow some of those things so we can make some of the foods that require those things quickly. And then the makers being able to level up, because there's like a level 2 that's silver. I'm guessing there's at least a level 3. I don't know if it ends at 3, but that also increases like how much of the farming stuff you need. Because a level 1 maker only requires 3 of an item, but it gives you only 1 item. A level 2 maker requires 10 of an item, but it gives you 4. So you actually get like 1 for 2 quantities cheaper of the base item. So like, it has some mechanics that are definitely there. They're just not fully fleshed out yet, and I don't know if that's just because I'm too early in the game, or if it's just they didn't do that much with it. I don't know which. Alright, we're talking to Cress. Cress, do you have a minute? It definitely does well in giving all the characters, you know, story and personality, though. So if that's something that is also a focus, I'd say that's definitely something here. Lunacra? Yeah, Cress, when did you get here? I don't remember sending a letter. You didn't. Dim asked me to stop by. Oh, so that's why. I've just been looking through my parents' research, and... yawn. Have you slept at all? No, I can't sneak anything past you, can I, Lunacra? I think it's been a few days since I got any sleep. But I'm racing against the clock here. You know that, right? I've spent all this time reading through the research my parents left behind, and I haven't found a single thing. Why can't I find anything? 'Cause you're not sleeping? What about research on other diseases? Other diseases? Sure, why not? I'm desperate for even the smallest clue at this point. Lend me a hand, Lunekra. Yay, you're actually gonna let me help? If we combine our efforts, then we should be able to read through every shred of research in the clinic. Great. You should probably sleep first. You help Crest read through every shred of research in the clinic. So neither of us could find a single thing, huh? Not like I expected we'd find anything anyway. But why isn't your research organized? It wasn't hers, it was her parents that she's trying to go through. And, like, they died when she was, like, young, so... But yeah, she still should have organized it to some degree. You can't give up now. Yeah, because her parents died to the quiet. This must have been how my dad felt all those years ago. He fought and he fought, but it was never enough. I guess doctors can't cure everything. Ooh, what do we see? Lunekra, did you find something? This is their diary, isn't it? Must have gotten mixed in with the rest of the research, but this isn't the time for light reading. We've got to find some clues. But what if it has a clue inside? You're only saying that because you want to read it. Suit yourself, I could do with a break anyway. I assume I'm gonna find something because, you know, random ramblings in your diary is a thing that people do. It looks like they started writing this before Dim and I were born. Just your run-of-the-mill diary. Did they leave any important memos? I'm afraid not. Looks like they were pretty diligent with keeping their work and personal lives separate. Wait. Did you find something? They start writing about my mom's quiet diagnosis on this page. But if a photograph falls out with the code that cracks all the research, yeah. Start writing about my mom's quiet diagnosis on this page. The typical diary entries start to noticeably thin out from here. Well, no. This is what we've been looking for. To think they kept writing this thing after my mom fell ill. Wait a second. My mom requested a change in her medication. They went from searching for a cure to seeking relief for her symptoms. What does that mean? I think it means Dad never gave up on his research. But that's not the important part. What did he mean by relief? I've never heard of anything like that. Did they just stop looking for a cure? But a doctor's supposed to save lives. There's no way. That's what he did. That's what she asked. You're right, but why? Try reading it to the end. I read it to completion and couldn't find any mention as to why. The final page was written on the day my mom passed away. I'll never forget that day. Mom softly put a hand on mine and my brother's cheeks. She must have been in so much pain, but she was calm, like she was pretending nothing was wrong. Wait, is that why he did it? Did you remember something? He probably wanted Mom's final days to be peaceful, to keep Dim and I from being sad. You spend your life fighting against the pain until your dying breath. Or do you find a way to forget that pain and face your final moments in peace? Which is better, I wonder? To go without any pain? There's nothing more painful than dying. I can imagine. Yeah, to go without any pain. Literally just figured out, you know, pain medication. I thought you'd say that. So that way, you know, there's something I need to do. One of those things, they accepted they couldn't defeat it, but they could at least help her, you know, get through to the other side without it being agony. Lunekra, I'm gonna go and speak with the patient's family. Alone, are you sure? It's my duty as a doctor, and it's something I have to do myself. I'll contact you if there's any developments. It might take some time before I find anything, so please be patient. From Mom and Dad, closeness with Cress. Reward. Renewed Fire Orb and Wise Man's Root. Alright. Well, you've taken care of that. Alright, and then Shatola to talk to him and potentially look for Fiasola, but also wanted to go to Nemea. Let's use this and return to the house. I wanted to go to Nemea for an onion seed because I literally needed one more onion for that book quest.
See you later.
That's not creepy at all. Let's eat that because we're gonna run out of stamina from running around. If we keep that up. Ah, yes, you. I would like at least one onion seed. I don't think I really need anything else here. Spring and summer, spring, summer, and fall, but we've already got them growing, and I think they're cheaper elsewhere. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll stick with just the one for right now, I guess. Okay. And then we'll find out how many more we need for the next mission after that, because I'm sure there will be more. Let's return home and we'll just plant that guy real quick. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, that was a high quality, Wise Man root. Interesting. Alright.
See you later.
Is she going to murder us? Who? What did I miss? Alright. Stop walking sideways. Right.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
To Shatola now for hiding. Just judging from the other SE stories I've played, yes, after she becomes a world-ending abomination. Finds Atelier, which I could have just ported to, but I am dumb. And I've already run far enough that I'm just running the rest of the way. Let's see you later, sounded very murdery. Ah, yes, her, yes. It does always kind of creep me out. Especially because, like, that's the only... When she's the only one on the farm, it's the message you hear, like, every time you leave, and I'm like, excuse me? Although it is eventually found that, the fire fairy, I think I named her Ember, she just kind of sneaks off the farm with you regularly, so it might just be supposed to be like her being like, I'll totally see you later, I'm not totally just gonna hide in your jacket. Looks like you read my letter. Yes, let's go find Fiasola. I have at long last finished my research, and I must say, I haven't done something so in-depth in some time. Definitely did not expect to order literature that I did not already own in my atelier. So the search continues? That it does. We'll find Fiasola this time for sure. I've already prepared the Fiasola in anticipation of your arrival. We can disembark post-haste. Let's go! So stalking as well, got it. Yeah, but it comes in useful. She can translate some things for us sometimes. Agreed. Now we mustn't help keep the lady waiting. Let's go. Yes, let's go see if Fiasola lives or not. And or if we're gonna die in a submarine now. That'd be, one heck of a thing. Yeah, if you, decide to pursue a side story, instead, you die. We'll soon be arriving at the tracks we believe Fiasola left behind. I forget how many times I've said this now, but it's uncharted territory from here on out. Yep. Stay on your toes, even I can't predict what will happen. Yep. We'll be fine. Let's just go. You saying that takes some pressure off my chest, I must admit. Okay, on we go. Alright, I hope we find something this time. I would hate to go home empty-handed after coming this far. Fiasola, how far were you able to go? Lunecra, look over there. Oh, there's something glowing down there. That's exactly how that would go, Blueberry. Let's go and find out. Lunekra, my calculations are correct. That should be something Fiasola left for us. I just love all these air pockets under the water. We can breathe! And walking seems no different from walking on the surface. I'll never get used to walking on the bottom of the ocean. It was the twin all along, yes. We gotta remember, like, my character's somewhat special. There's, like, some weird, mystical... I don't think she had wings. I don't think she was a fairy, but she's, you know, oddly, like, maybe goddess-esque or something. That, you know, was, like, blessing our character, and that's why we didn't die in the quietus in the beginning, and keeps telling us that, like, the world is of our making or something. I'll never get used to walking on the bottom of the ocean. That such a place exists is crazy. I gotta take a sip of water. No, I think we're blessed by a god. Or at least some kind of mystical thing that's, you know, more power. I'm not 100% sure if we're a god or not, because, like, some of the lines that were said made me kind of question if all of this was actually inside of our character's head and we're just in a coma imagining this entire world. But at the same time, maybe we're a god, maybe we're just blessed by a god, I'm not sure. Because in the very beginning we see that character, and I think at the end of chapter 2, before we start chapter 3, they talk to us again. And since we've been in chapter 3 for a billion years, I kind of almost forgot she existed. She's just like... I think she was a character with, like, a full white outfit and really long hair, and she was kind of, like, trying to tell us, essentially, that we're special. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the feeling we've been here before. I mean, it's smaller in scale, but I must say this feels much like the Coral Shrine. Small gremlin has awoken, and it's almost time to go anyways. A space where Fiasola was born and ultimately left behind. She was born here? Fiasola was a siren, just like Emma. I thought so! Fiasola had, like, little things. Lunekra, look over there. Is that a bulla? You must have been here, Fiasola. You hear a woman's voice in your mind. You made it, Hein. If anyone could do it, I knew it would be you. I made this bulla special so it would activate once someone gets close. Which means, if this isn't Hein, then, well, that would be embarrassing. I would prefer that Hein hear this, if possible. Anyway, I'll say it now. Hein, I'm sorry, but I cannot return to Shatola. I have a request instead. Please continue on my journey for me. I have left the items I found here. I know you of all people will be able to find the future of the past. Lordy, whatever that means. I mean, we've got Arya the Time Traveler. I'm sure timelines and kind of stuff is going to happen here. Find the future of the past. There is no need to worry. Humans have reached these steps before. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to. I believe in you, Hein, my irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind companion. This isn't fair. You left me one hell of a request. The ruins of the submarine that once was. Fiasola's. So it would seem. Witnessing it for myself has given me some sense of closure. Goodbye, Fiasola, my irreplaceable companion. I will continue on the road you traveled, and I hope you will watch over me as I go. How sad. Anyway, let's gather the items Fiasola said she left behind. Monaco, why don't you... I suppose there's no need to tell you. Let's share the load. That's depressing. Home sweet home. I'm glad we made it back safe. I was so tired from steering the submarine for so long. I'd love to collapse into a mountain of blankets. But I'm happy to say I have a lot of work to get to. I need to research everything Fiasola left. Particularly her ship's log and those objects made from unknown materials. Make sure you rest, though. Yes, yes, of course, of course. It looks as though I'll be shutting myself in my atelier for the foreseeable future. If I make any progress, then I'll send another letter. Great. Until then, let's pause our adventure here for today. Alright. Future of the past. Yep, yes, yes, phone, I know what time it is. Alright. Physical attack increase when he's part of the party. Alright, waiting for the next letter. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the monolith right outside the atelier and save and quit. Real quick though, while I'm thinking about it. Okay. It's only 11:30 in the morning, so we might just continue the story in the Seas Lake Cave, I think is where we need to go there. Overwrite the save file. Yes. Alright. Okay. Well then, let us go ahead and swap screens. I'm still exiting the game. But, yeah, we don't get black screen over here while I do that. Alright, but the story is doing stuff. We got things going on. We nearly got executed. We believe Fiasola to be dead in our character side quest. So that's depressing. Ah, many bunks. And another head pat. Oh, did the head pat go off? I didn't see it. Oh, it's the chat head pat. Maybe it did go off and I just didn't see it. And I'm assuming that was clearing the queue, as someone likes to do. Thank you all so much for coming today, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye!